What if I told you that you have way more control over your brain's future than you probably think? Today, we're going to break down 5 simple, science-backed tweaks to keep your mind firing on all cylinders for years to come. Let's dive in.
You know that feeling, right? It always starts small. You misplace your keys. Again. Or you walk into the kitchen with total purpose, only to stand there and think, wait, what did I come in here for? It's that little jolt of panic, that tiny voice in your head asking, am I losing it? It's a super common fear, and honestly, we've all been there.
And that fear, well, it's fed by this myth that's just everywhere. This idea that our brains are just supposed to slow down, that it's an inevitable part of aging. You see it in movies, you hear people joke about having a senior moment. It's treated like this absolute fact of life that once you hit a certain age, your memory just starts to go downhill.
But here's the big question. What if that's just not true? What if that's a total myth? What if getting older doesn't have to mean getting forgetful? That's the game-changing idea we're digging into. The science is actually showing us that we have a ton of agency here. We can absolutely influence how our brains age.
So here's the game plan. First, we're going to bust that aging brain myth wide open. Then, we'll talk about something called cognitive reserve. It's super important. After that, it's all about action, moving your body and mind and fueling up with the right food and friends. And to finish, we'll look at the solid proof that all these small things add up to a huge impact.
Okay, Section 1, the aging brain myth. The big idea here is simple. Yeah, our brains change over time, but that doesn't automatically mean they have to decline in a major way. It's not a done deal.
So if you look at our brains over a lifetime, they go through these major shifts. I mean, think about it. Your brain doesn't even really hit its full adult form until your 30s. And sure, by your mid-60s, the actual structure might start showing a few signs of wear and tear. But, and this is the most important but, this timeline is not the same for everybody. It is not set in stone. The choices we make every day can totally change that trajectory.
Okay, so if the path isn't fixed, how do we change it?